My dear child, it is true, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and will heal their land. Also, let me remind you something. When the disciples asked my son about the end times, he said to them, nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be great earthquakes, famines, and pestilences in various places, and fearful events and great signs from heaven. On the earth, nations will be in anguish and perplexity at the roaring and tossing of the sea. People will faint from terror, apprehensive of what is coming on the world, for the heavenly bodies will be shaken. At that time they will see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. What I want to say to you is that pray and be prepared for the great day to come. So, my child, know that you are being rebooted and recalibrated, so stay encouraged as emotional wounds resurface. It is the final clearing before your up-leveling. Instead of dwelling on the discomfort, shift your focus to the lessons. Know that what is ahead of you is much greater than what is behind you. This journey has not always been easy for you, but you have made it this far. You have preserved, you took steps forward and even some backwards, but you are here. Now it's time to go even further. Get ready, you are about to make a version of yourself and you have been preparing to be for the last few chapters. There is not a soul on earth that can slow down the universe's divine plan for you. So keep going forward with the confidence and strength of 1,000 warriors. There is so much in store for you as you travel into the next gateway. You now have the foundation to move into the realm where you can rediscover your wings and your ability to take a flight. Your spirit is about to take off at full speed, so don't even think to hesitate for a second now that your momentum is at an all-time high. So your soul is genuinely ascending quite beautifully, and if you take a step back and look at your progress, you will finally realize that. So get excited now about what the near future holds for you, because you are closer than you know. So my child, know that. Don't you know I created you for such a time as this? You are needed in this generation. I have placed a unique calling on your life, and there is no one else like you. So, your unrepeatable fingerprint is needed in this hour to display my glory. And will you shut off the voices of doubts and come seek me in the secret place? I want to give you new vision for your future, not empty promises and false wishes. I want you to brim with my hope. The enemy would love nothing more than for you to stay caught up in a pity party, but I am preparing a surprise party for you while you wait on me to break through for you. What is a radical act of faith and warfare it would be to celebrate before the breakthrough? This is the kind of faith, and I am inviting you to. I want your life to be full of fruit, the evidence of my plans and promises bursting into full bloom all around you. So forget about what has not happened yet for you or what went wrong in the past. It is a new daily. Let me give you new eyes to see. So come and find your satisfaction in me. I am here to give you abundant life. My arms are stretched wide waiting for you, and I will wash your feet and dry your tears. I have a beautiful plan for you. Even as the world around us show the birth pangs of the time, know that God's plan is to advance my kingdom, and God's plan is to bring in a beautiful harvest of souls. No one gets to sit this one out. Your calling and assignment matters, and most importantly, whatever God calls you to do, go and show His love, demonstrate His power, and let your gifts point to the reality of King Jesus. The world is dying to know if God is real. He is. Your life is evidence of it. Go and shine. This is the month of the King in the field. Jesus is coming in close. This is the month that Noah sent out the dove for the first time. He was looking for supernatural direction from God, and so can we. Finally, we have our first ever in Women's Retreat coming up this November. This is gonna be a sweet time of pursuing the Lord's presence, making like-hearted friendships, and receiving prophetic hope and vision for the coming season. So, my child, know that our God is love, He is good. Everything about Him rings with goodness, faithfulness, grace, and mercy. And our Father desires that we draw close to Him, for He longs to pour this goodness out on us for today and especially eternity. He promises to draw close to us in gems to never forsake us, and simply He encourages you and I to seek Him above all else. Because He knows that nothing compares to Him, not cars, money, other goods, addictions, or people, when times are tough, when they are good, and especially when we are tempted to worry or grow anxious. Remember Matthew 6.33. Run to the Father, He is trustworthy. Seek God above all else. His love is right. Seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and don't forget the promise in the verse final portion, and all these things shall be added unto you. So, my child, know that I will not give some of the things that you have asked me because I know what will happen if I give you those things. When Peter and his friends were fishing the whole night, they prayed to me for the fish, but I did not answer their prayers because I had another plan for them in the morning. If I had given them what they have asked for, they would not be known as what they are being known as now. In the same way, you may not get certain things that you are praying for. It is not because I am not hearing your prayers. I am hearing your prayers, but it is because I have a plan for you, a plan to prosper you, a plan to bless you. So remember one thing, just because the things that you think are best for you does not mean that is the exact thing that you need. Have a faith in me. In the right time, I will bless you with the best thing. So you don't have to worry about how a door will open for you. In the right time, I will open the door which leads you towards the blessing that I have for you. So you know what happened in the life of Joseph? When he prayed for a door to open, I made him wait. Even in the midst of his waiting, he trusted me. But when you see what happened in Joseph's life, at the right time I opened a door for him towards the blessing that I had for him. So I know you are also waiting for a door to open, but let me tell you one thing, your waiting will not be a waste when you get what I have stored for you. At that time, you will understand the waiting was worth it. In the right time, I will provide what you need, so have a faith in me. So, my child, know that sometimes things apart, you don't know where you to start again. You don't know which pieces of your old life you should hold on to and which ones you should leave behind. There are seasons that demand you to be strong when you hardly have any strength left. It is difficult and there is no easy way out, but in hope you can always trust. Maybe everything has turned out to be different than what you wanted, or maybe not. Maybe in time you will see that it turned out that way because you deserve something else, something better than what you had planned. You may not know what is ahead, but you have made it through your most difficult days. Why not wait a little longer to see how lives unfold its plan, how good things in your life happen again? It is not your fault if someone does not stay. Sometimes life has different plans for us. Sometimes people have their own reasons to walk away. And it is not that you are unworthy of being loved, it only means that you deserve someone else, someone worthy of your heart. Sometimes life makes us wait so that it can prepare us for the better things. always trust that life has its plan for us, even if it does not turn out the way we think. It always work out for our good, but in the end. So my child, know that big changes is on the horizon. Don't focus on what you are losing. Don't focus on what is being destroyed. Be thankful for everything that is being cleared away. As old mindset, past memories, and baggage come to the surface, know that it is all for a reason. At first, it may seem like an overwhelming storm of negativity. But all of these things are coming up so they can be cleared out. Even though the process may be painful, rest assured that the end shall speak. Whatever you have lost will be restored with better. Beautiful beginnings are ahead of you, so just keep going. It would not be long now. You are in a dimension of awakening. Like a computer, you are being rebooted and recalibrated because it is time to fulfill your soul's purpose. Don't get sidetracked, stay encouraged, and this is an opportunity to rebuild yourself into the person you were always intended to be. So, running towards yourself is leaving the old you behind, whether you were a knight in shining armor or a queen with all the jewels in your castle. The old you no longer exist, and running towards yourself because you want to outrun the bad you have done does not make your journey any less painful. Because running towards yourself means you have already seen your grace once or twice. It means a part of you has died and wants to move on to be reborn. So it means a small part of you is no longer tethered to this world, and this new you is a person who is risen above that. Running towards yourself is accepting there is no turning back what you did, and we don't relive the things we have done. So we carry it on our backs and feet so that we can run towards the better part of ourselves we want to build. There will always be a part of you that you will regret doing. A part of you that you will wish never happened, and that is okay. Who you once were does not have to be the person you are going to become. So, whatever corpses of the past you have dragged along, put them to rest, bury them in the ground on cute soil. And remember that person beneath has served its time. So don't waste whatever remaining time you have with the parts of you that need to rest. Run towards the lesson those parts taught you. Run towards all the things you have learned to give to yourself in a healthier and better way. So run. So that you may overcome what is keep you in the ground. My child, know that. I hope you give yourself permission to believe that their inability to love you does not make you any less lovable. I hope you prioritize yourself and your mental health. It is not selfish. I hope you do not question your worth because they fail to recognize what a gem of a person you are. I hope you let go of those who cannot hold your heart with care. I hope you remember to take care of yourself better than they could. I hope you realize that you yourself, as much as anybody else in the entire world, deserve your love and affection. I hope you remind yourself that you are worthy and that you are enough, that your vulnerability is your strength. So I hope you appreciate yourself for all the tiny details that make up who you are. Above all else, I hope you became kinder to yourself, for you have been through so much. Realize that building any new skill or training any new habit is not going to be smooth sailing. You will fail, not because it is your faith, or that you are cursed. Real growth, it's messy. It needs to be. You fall, then you try again. You fall a second time and get back up. Then, just when you think you have solved what you needed to, so you fall a third time and get up for the fourth time. This is the reality, and it is not sad or depressing. Your growth comes from a place of hardships, difficulties, and struggles. Because evolving ourselves is not a magic formula or genius habit or overnight success, it is a repetition. It is how willing you are to fail. So it is nurturing your brain to handle the soggy, dirty mud of failure. It is training your internal chatter to look up, not down. There is no growth without the climb, no reward without sacrifice. So, my child, know that. Don't be hard on yourself when your past abruptly enters your thoughts, take you by surprise, and snatches you away from the present. So it is normal for historical events and memories to make their way into your present despite the laborious healing you have already done. Healing is an ongoing journey. Your past is bound to show up as your journey through life, no matter how much therapy you seek. So, certain people, places, and events will trigger memories. When thoughts from your past show up, don't punish yourself. Instead, welcome them, acknowledge them, process them, and do the work until you heal again. So, the truth is, thoughts from your past will not completely go away. No, you will not be able to erase them, but by doing the work repeatedly, you will minimize the pain and sufferings. They will no longer intimidate you. but assure you they will no longer crash into every surface of your body but land softly and depart peacefully. So imagine that despite the struggle, doubt, hate, insecurities, unexpected twists and turns, new environments, massive challenges, setbacks, and delays, you still make it. And life becomes more rewarding and fulfilling than you could have ever possibly imagined. Fear of the unknown can destabilize and rob you of your joy in the present moment. So, faith, which is equally as blind, can increase the likelihood of more positive things unfolding and make the journey significantly more enjoyable. So, you can lean into either. Both ask you to believe in the unseen but create different results. One day you will reflect on your journey and find that the adversity you faced became the catalyst for growth. The doors that closed open, window you could never replace, the fear once paralyzing, now serve as a beacon of caution and courage guiding you through life's challenges. The struggles and setbacks, while painful, here the very crucible that refine your resilience and resourcefulness. The unexpected equipped you with the adaptability to thrive in an ever changing world. The haters and doubters, whose negativity once strung, are now mere whispers in the background, drowned out by your profound support system. Insecurities and self doubt, though never entirely defeated, became your allies, reminding you to stay humble and hungry each massive challenge, conquer each delay, overcome, and each setback turn into stepping stones, paving the path to deeper meaning and purpose. Life as you now know it is not a destination but a journey, and you can savor every step of it by welcoming the best possible outcome. The finish line is not a singular point but a series of moments, each brimming with unique rewards. And listen, continue to embrace life with open arms, knowing that every distant event, seemingly inconvenient or profound, only adds. So, more color to the canvas of your existence through not without its difficulties. Your life can become a source of boundless joy and inspiration, proving that the power of self belief and a positive outlook can indeed transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. More color to the canvas of your existence, though not ever think if there is any justice in this world, then betrayals, cheating, theft, bad people, winning, illness, that you need it to be made right. And here is the truth. So there is no complete justice in this world, it's found only in God. Quite looking to a messed up world to make you feel okay. God will make all things right, don't know when or how, but that is what trust in God does for you. You don't need to know when or how. God will handle it better than you ever could. Consider it done. God's perfect justice. Move on, free and clear. So, dear God, loving God, I praise and thank you for being the Lord, the King and Father of my life. Thank you for purposely having me and for giving me a special place in your heart. Father, let me dwell in you always, for only you, who can fill my life with light, compassion, peace, strength, hope. I need you always in my life. O Lord, because I feel that without you at my side, I will become coward and impatient in the face of my problems, and I will easily break under the pressure of anxiety and worldly temptations. Thus be my shield, my protector, and captain of my life. I offer to you all of me, my past, my frustration, my dreams, and my goals. Bless my family as well. All powerful Father, thank you for this new day. Thank you also for taking care of my needs and for watching over me and my family the past days. Father, today I pray that you cover around me your loving and merciful presence. Your love is the light and hope of my heart. Your mercury is the strength and refuge of my soul. So, Father, please continue to dwell in me and shepherd me in this life. Fill me always with your good providence, peace, forgiveness, and direction. So lift me up, Lord, when I feel down, and lead me to always see your presence even when I am in the midst of pain and trial. Also help me to unload and surrender to you the pressure and anxiety I am dealing with in my life. In Jesus' name, Amen.